Good morning, everyone. Today, our group will present a slide on comparing two unique food establishments, which is between the Delotion restaurant and Gerai Hardy Catering. This as my group member, Clay Shera, and me, Priyan. For the introduction, first and foremost, starting with Delotion restaurant located at University Malaysia Sabah. The restaurant was renamed in 2023, involving in Mook Cafe, established in 2008. Delotion provides a convenience and economical dining experience with buffet and a la carte options, offering diverse dishes for the campus community. This restaurant caters to students, lecturers, and staff. On the other hand, Gerai Hardy Catering, established in 2021 in Kampong Tepaso, Kota Belud, Sabah, is a small operation specializing in mee soup, a traditional noodle soup. This restaurant reflects the region's culinary heritage and emphasizes personalized service in a compact and efficient setup. The target audience is the local residents and tourists. Procurement and inventory management is important for a restaurant operations. Procurement is a cornerstone of restaurant operation. It ensures a consistent supply of high-quality ingredients, control costs, and minimize the waste. Moreover, strong supplier relationships foster compliance with food safety standards and influence overall customer satisfaction. On the other hand, effective inventory management aligns with supply demands, reduce waste, and enhance operational efficiency. Next slide will pass to the next presenter.
The Lawson Restaurant and Gerai Hardy and Catering use different methods for buying and receiving supplies based on their needs. The Lawson follow a formal and structured purchasing process, beginning with systematic inventory checks to identify weekly requirements. This approach ensures that the restaurant avoids overstocking or stockouts while maintaining an effective supply flow. The Lawson relies on a strong relationship with trusted supplier, negotiating quality and pricing over time. Orders are prepared meticulously with detailed lists specifying quantities and requirements to minimize error. Upon receiving goods, a thorough inspection process verifies the quality, quantity, and condition of the items, and discrepancies are addressed through defined procedures such as warranties or replacement. Payments are made only after successful verification, ensuring accountability and accuracy. Additionally, the Lawson inventory tracking system allows for real-time monitoring of stocks, reducing waste and enabling better planning. In contrast, Gerai Hardy and Catering use a more informal purchasing process, emphasizing flexibility and responsiveness to immediate demands. The owner assesses ingredient needs based on their weekly menu and projected demand, often making daily trips to local supermarkets like Bataras and CKs. This dynamic approach allows them to compare prices and source fresh ingredients regularly, avoiding the need for long-term storage. Since there are no fixed supplier relationship or formal order list, purchasing decisions are made on the spot, prioritizing convenience and cost effectiveness. The receiving process is simple and immediate, with items checked for correctness upon purchase or delivery. Any issues such as missing or damaged goods are resolved on the spot by returning or substituting items. While this approach is highly adaptable and reduces the need for detailed planning, it requires more frequent trips and a greater workload for employees, with minimal use of documentation or inventory system. As for the storing procedures, the Lawson restaurant stores a wide variety of products for longer duration, requiring efficient management and monitoring, while Gerai Hardy and Catering minimize their storage need as perishable items are purchased daily. The Lawson Universal FIFO system minimizes waste and ensures freshness across all inventory. Gerai Hardy reliance on daily purchase reduces the need for extensive FIFO system for perishables. The Lawson implement a color-coded labeling system like yellow for poultry, blue for seafood, and red for meats, and includes preparation date for tracking, which improves efficiency and reduces risk of cross-contamination. However, Gerai Hardy do not utilize labeling system. Both restaurants prioritize food safety by adhering to temperature regulation. As for the Lawson, frequent manual monitoring is conducted by designated staff, while less monitoring is needed for Gerai Hardy due to shorter storage duration. The Lawson detailed packaging approach maintains food freshness and hygiene. Gerai Hardy process likely focus on immediate use, making detailed packaging less critical.
Next, I will present the requisition procedures. The De Lawson restaurant emphasizes on formalized and structured process in which the administrative tasks are central. It involves the detailed planning of daily, weekly, or monthly needs, the creation of a purchase requisition, and approval through a formal budget review process before they proceed with the procurement. This approach ensures strict compliance with budgetary constraints and organizational policies. It also concludes with a thorough inspection of the received materials that ensure they meet quality standards before payment is made to the supplier. In contrast, Gerai Hardy and Catering adopts an informal and flexible purchasing approach. The process is driven by immediate needs and involves determining ingredient requirements based on the weekly menu as well as the anticipated demand. So instead of relying on the established supplier relationships, their purchasing are made from local supermarkets, allowing dynamic price comparisons to maximize cost effectiveness and profitability. The informal nature of this procedure avoids understocking by purchasing ingredients on a daily basis, but necessitates frequent trips to the market. So receiving an inspection are simplified with any discrepancies addressed on site by returning items or making alternatives. Now we're moving on to the security management. The security management for storage areas of the Lawson restaurant focus on ensuring its safety and prevent unauthorized access. Locks are utilized as the first line of defense to secure any entry points and restrict access to the store. In addition to this, regular patrols are conducted every 4 hours to monitor the premises and identify any potential security breaches or unusual activities. This consistent surveillance helps to deter unauthorized access and ensures the safety of the store's contents. Furthermore, access to the store is strictly limited to on-duty personnel, which ensure that only authorized staff members with a valid purpose are permitted to enter. For Gerai Hardi and Catering, they do not have any security management for storage area due to the location, which is in a rural area and close to the owner house itself. In a rural area where a restaurant operates without formal security management, its security practices often rely on informal measures tailored to the context and the lower perceived risk of such locations. The absence of dedicated security systems is typically due to the restaurant's smaller scale, budget constraints, and the relatively safe environment of rural communities. There should be basic measures that be implemented, like securing doors and storage areas with sturdy locks, restricting access to authorized personnel only, and ensure proper lighting around the premises to maintain a level of safety.
This slide shows the infographic of purchasing procedure. Based on the infographic provided, there are 6 approaches that have been suggested to improve the purchasing procedure to streamline ordering and tracking processes effectively. First and foremost, implementing an automatic ordering system. This involves leveraging software to generate orders automatically based on inventory level and sales data to reducing manual effort and errors. Second, setting up alerts for low inventory. By configuring alerts, ensure timely replenishment when stock level fall below predefined threshold. Next, centralizing supplier information. Keeping a centralized digital database of suppliers complete with contact detail, pricing, and delivery schedule. Move on. Supplier selection and the order placements. This step emphasizes evaluating supplier based on product quality, delivery performance, and the cost to ensure the optimal procurement decisions. Next, real-time order tracking. Using tracking tools can monitoring order status at every stage from placement to delivery, improving transparency and efficiency. The last is the establishment of reorder threshold. Automatic reorder point ensure that inventory level remain consistent and avoiding stock outs and overstocking. Next slide shows the infographic on how a storage procedure can be improved. It shows effective strategy to enhance storage technique while ensuring compliance with safety regulations. First, implementing a structured storage system which involves categorizing inventory by type and functions along with clear labeling for easier identification and tracking. Second, optimizing storage space by using appropriate shelvings and following the FIFO methods, we can make efficient use of space and minimizing waste. Maintaining cleanliness and compliance, regular cleanliness and hygiene practice along with proper temperature control are vital to prevent contamination and comply with food safety standards. Next, conducting regular training and audits. Continuous training ensures personnel are up to date with protocols, while regular audits highlight areas for improvements. Last, inventory control and documentations. Periodic stock check and accurate record keeping help in monitoring inventory level and ensuring accessibility. By implementing this practice, create a structured compliance in efficient storage environments. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, the security measures for storage areas vary significantly between the Lawson Restaurant and Gerai Hardi and Catering, reflecting their unique operational context. The Lawson Restaurant employs a robust security system with locks, regular patrols, and restricted access to authorized personnel, ensuring the safety of its assets. In contrast, Gerai Hardi and Catering, situated in a rural area near the owner's house, lacks formal security management, but they rely on informal practices such as community trust, basic safeguards like sturdy locks, and staff vigilance. Both approaches are tailored to their specific environments, balancing security needs with practical and financial considerations.
That's all from us. Thank you.